Hello, everyone. This is the first kind of vlog that I've ever done, so I'm just going to start with today. Tomorrow, I am scheduled to have a full hysterectomy. I'm very nervous, but I've been thinking about this for quite some time. My surgery was originally scheduled for last month, but due to the COVID case increases here in Illinois, they had to postpone it. So now, I'm set to have it. Like I said, I am nervous, but I've been pretty well informed. I've had a couple of opinions. I came to the decision because I'm having really, really heavy periods. They're lasting a long time. I'm just generally, tired. I'm having backaches, frequent urination. I feel like I'm 80 years old and I can't hold my urine. Like if you go to the store, if there's a bathroom, let me stop. Before I leave the house, if I go anywhere, let me go use the bathroom. So it's like I'm always peeing, like I'm pregnant. And this has been going on for quite some time. Now, I'm not the type to typically, complain or, go to the doctor and just every little thing. And that's probably because I've worked in healthcare since I was 19. I'm 48. I've worked on the non-clinical side, so I'm not a nurse, but I've been in every pretty much aspect, from registration, front end, customer service, billing. So and I'm still in healthcare for the non-clinical side. So, I just don't want to be one of those people who are chronic complainers or hypochondriacs or what have you. So, this has been going on for quite some time, probably about a year, maybe even over a year. I just put off my aches and pains as, oh, it's just a heavy period. Oh, it's just this. Oh, you're just tired. Oh, you need to go to sleep. You don't drink before you go to bed. Like, oh my gosh. So, but what's been going on with me is, and like I said, it's been going on for about a year, but the frequent urination, the backaches I attributed like, oh, I'm gaining weight. When I gain weight, my back hurts. So that's what I attributed that to. But more recently, I've had like a lot of bloating, and I've always had a smaller waist or stomach. And, but I'm just kind of bloated all the time now. And my periods have been extremely heavy and long. So they'll go, like every other month, it's 2 weeks long. And if it's not 2 weeks long, when, during my cycle, I have probably 5 or 6 heavy days. Days where, you're wearing a super tampon, super plus tampon, and you're changing it every hour. And I'm on birth control. So it shouldn't be like that. I know that's, TMI, but just kind of putting it out there. I'm an open book. So I finally went to the doctor, and so this year I had my pap and everything, and they're like, it's like your uterus is really, really enlarged. And the doctor told me, she's like, well, you know what? I think I feel some fibroids in there. I'm like, oh, okay, well, they don't bother me. So, that's fine. I'm not putting everything together because I never looked into it. So I had a couple consultations, go get the ultrasound and come back to, well, your fibroids, one of them's the size of a grapefruit. It's, steady growing. That's, it's growing, leaning on your bladder. That's why you get the frequent urination in your back. So now all the pieces of the puzzles are coming together for me. I went to the first doctor, and he's the one, he suggested that I have it laparoscopically. However, I was going to go with that, but my insurance doesn't cover where he would do the surgical procedure at. So I had to look for another doctor who's in network with my facility. So of course, insurance plays a role with all of this. So when I went to get another consultation with the other doctor, he suggested that I have a full abdominal hysterectomy, only because the size of my fibroids and the huge one, he's like, if you have it laparoscopically, more than likely it's going to end into a full abdominal anyway. He said he didn't want to go ahead and throw me into, if you do it laparoscopically, you have to take an injection. I want to say it's some type of Depo-Lupron, or I may have that wrong. It's not here right now. You'll have to do that injection 30 days prior to your surgery. And I'm actually glad I didn't, because my surgery was rescheduled. But he says that throws you into menopause. And his concern was that, you're 48, you don't need to be thrown into menopause. And more than likely, we're going to have to do an abdominal hysterectomy anyway. So I made the decision to go ahead and just do the abdominal hysterectomy. So that brings me to having my surgery tomorrow, full abdominal hysterectomy. I'm keeping my ovaries and fallopian tubes. The ball is healthy and well. And he's going to remove my cervix and my uterus. And I am okay with that. I don't plan on having any more children. I'm actually a grandma. My daughter has twin babies, so 18-month-old babies. So I'm okay with that. I'm nervous, but I have read a lot. I have YouTubed a lot, and I think these videos are extremely helpful for anyone considering. But do your research. I mean, there are a lot of websites that can help. Is it Hister Sisters? I think that's one of them. But I mean, you can get on YouTube and you can just video after video. So there's a lot of information out there. Your journey may not be my journey, and we're all on our own path, so that's perfectly okay. But whatever you do, just make sure you do what you think is best for you, because at the end of the day, as long as we take care of ourselves, that's what's important. But just alleviating everything that I'm going through, I think it's the right choice for me right now. And I'll keep you posted. Like I said, I'm nervous, but I think anytime they put you to sleep like that, and then you wake up and like you've been butchered, you've been slaughtered open, it's scary. It really is scary, and I'm a tough girl. But I'm ready to get it over with. So I'll keep you updated. So stay posted.